See the Great Wall there of China? There really is in China a Great Wall. It extends for thousands of miles. Suddenly, Lord Phoenix appeared on the path. He planted his feet beside Kuan Yin's loom. "Move over," he ordered. "Our people are fleeing the drought lands, and you are in our way." Kuan Yin silently continued weaving. She's weaving just like when you weave, Calvin, for your friends. "I command you to stop," Lord Phoenix cried, and put his hand on her shoulder. The golden rice seeds fell from his greatcoat. The spirit of the rain dragon cast them to the ground. Like firecrackers they exploded. A raging circle of flame and smoke engulfed the overseer. In the instant the fire died out, a brilliant phoenix flew from the ash and was gone forever. See, there's the phoenix. It's a firebird. Kuan Yin continued weaving though the flames had singed her fingertips. The sleeves of the great robe flew in the breeze, and the back panels with their dragon scales rose in the warp. Then with a deafening clatter, Lord Tiger and his men mounted the path. "Leave this place," shouted Lord Tiger. "Already the Khan and his Tartar army have scaled the Great Wall. We are in full retreat." Kuan Yin heard his words and wove faster and faster. "Whirr," sang her shuttle as it crossed the silken weft. "Stop!" shouted Lord Tiger, reaching out for her. The golden knife slipped from his coat. The spirit of the rain dragon cast it to the ground. Its splinters sprang up in a grove of trees that surrounded the general and his horse. In a flash, the tiger clawed its way up and over the smallest boughs and fell off into the valley below and vanished forever. There's a tiger falling down. Kuan Yin wove as never before. With 4 more layers of silk, the robe would be finished. Moments later, swirling clouds of dust rolled across the path, and the great Khan himself appeared. "Stand in my presence," the great Khan said. 1, 2, 3 times Kuan Yin wove the silk. The Khan grabbed her arm. Kuan Yin gave the shuttle its final toss. The robe was now complete. "Ah, the imperial robe!" exclaimed the Khan. "Since I soon will be emperor, it belongs to me. Move back." With that, the Khan gripped the hem and shook the robe with all his might to air it out before he put it on. The robe unfurled against the door of the shrine. Its sleeves lashed out at the altar while the Khan struggled to pull it back. I think the rain dragon, wanted the robe and was pulling it. Suddenly, the spirit of the rain dragon filled the skies. In a single razor stroke, it snatched the robe and took the Khan along with it. Its gaping mouth unleashed an ocean of whirling rainwater. Over the mountain it washed and flooded the valley. Not a single enemy warrior remained. So much for the drought. Kuan Yin drank in the fresh air. Look, everything is green and colorful now. Before it was all brown. Her fingers were whole and mended. Instead of her poor tattered garments, she found herself arrayed in the finest silk. Below her on the path stood the old man, his arms outstretched in a dazzling golden robe. "You are the emperor," Kuan Yin said. "Yes," replied the old man, "and a wiser one, too. Before I lived contentedly in my palace. I trusted my rich nobles who told me only what I wanted to hear. But a poor weaver has taught me that true honor and goodness can only come from honesty and hard work, not flattery and lies. Will you come live in my palace, Kuan Yin, and help me remember what I have learned?" Kuan Yin smiled. The gift of the rain dragon shone in her eyes. And there is the dragon robe. Looks like it has the whole story. Because there's the weaver, and there's the emperor, and there's the tiger, and there's the phoenix, and there's the golden rain dragon. Neat story, huh, guys? I hope you enjoyed it. I got plenty more for you. Talk to you soon. Love you both. Mwah.